Hey socialites, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if those are the type of videos you're into, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. So today's video is going to be my June makeup tray. Now this is a tray of products that I put together every month. And these are products that I want to pull for more. Some of them are products that are almost empty that I need to go ahead and use up. Some of them are new products that I'm trying to get to know a little better. So I do have various reasons I put those products on the tray. Some of them because it's summertime and I want to bring out some of those products that may be a little bit more mattifying and helpful for the warmer months. So comment down below, let me know what are some of those products that you're going to be putting on your tray in the month of June. So starting off with the products I usually put underneath foundation or either mix in with foundation. Let's start off with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Primer. This is probably on almost every makeup tray. Love this primer. It's my #1 most used. I like it because not only does it fill in my pores, it gives me a smoother makeup application, but it does mattify quite a bit for me. Moving on to Supergroup's Glow Screen. This one's in the shade Golden Hour. Now this is a sunscreen with SPF 40 in it. So it does have somewhat of a light golden tint to it. So I do like this to put this one either on before I put my makeup on, or I like to mix it in with a skin tint. But another reason I like to use this is I find that this is a mattifying primer as well. When I wear this and mix it in with a skin tint, it really helps to make that skin tint last all day without getting shine. So something in here is oil controlling. I don't know what it is, but I do like it. So the next few products are sort of those golden drops type products, or tints or filters. You know, there's so many different names to them, but this is the Forever Glow Star filter from Dior, and it does come in different shades. I have the shade 5. This is somewhat of a new product. This came out maybe like a couple months ago, and I never hardly get to wear it. It's so much stuff coming out, you guys, but this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful product. Some people say you can use it as a foundation, but maybe in some shades, but in my shade you definitely cannot, because especially in the sun it looks straight up golden. And so imagine, you know, wearing this as a foundation, it's going to look like you have gold skin. So I find that this is best mixed in with a foundation, or either strategically putting on top of a foundation or underneath the foundation so you can see some of the glow. But it's such a beautiful, beautiful filter, sort of similar to like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter that she has, but this one has a lot more glow than the Charlotte Tilbury one for sure. So these are two products, well, it's the same product but different shades, that were on last month's tray. I was supposed to use this for Affordable Makeup May and didn't get around to it. I tried so many products and used so many glowy products, I didn't get to these, but they're fairly new as well from e.l.f. Now these are bronzing drops that are made to mix in with your moisturizer or foundation. I've really been seeing a lot of people mix it in with their moisturizer, and I do have the shades Copper Gold and Pure Gold. And so similar to the last product, you know, you would mix it in, like I said, with your moisturizer or your, you know, foundation type of thing, or underneath or on top. So this one is Pure Gold. And on the other hand, I'll put Copper Gold. Copper looks a little darker, a little warmer. So Fenty just launched their Hydra Visor tinted moisturizer. It does have a sunscreen of SPF 30 in it, and I recently did a full review of this product, so I'll put the link right up there. But it's a tinted moisturizer that is just sort of a one and done product. You can have that protection on your skin and you get a little bit of coverage. It's super long lasting. You're able to do a complete makeup look with this, or you can put it underneath your makeup or on top of your foundation before you do your powder products, or you can wear it by itself. But it's just a really nice sunscreen. I really like it, and because it's new and it's that time for these type of products, I definitely wanted to add this one to the tray. So Anastasia Beverly Hills also launched a skin tint maybe about a month or two ago. I used it a couple times, so that's why I wanted to put this one on the tray. It's sort of a sheer product, but it looks so luminous and nice on the skin. The shade looks perfect on me and it's long lasting. So this is just another option for like a sheer type foundation product for me. So I added one full coverage foundation to the tray, which is one of my favorites. I recently took it out of town with me because I knew I wanted that long lasting flawless finish that this gives, and it's Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin Foundation. I wear the shade 13W or 13 Warm, which matches me so well. I love the shade of this. This is in like my top 3 favorite foundations. I've raved about this before, but it just gives you a nice soft matte finish. It's super long lasting and it's just so flawless on the skin. So when I want that full coverage, flawless look, and usually I like to wear this either when I'm outside somewhere or I know there are going to be pictures and flash taken and stuff like that. So that's why that one's on the tray. I have 2 concealers on the tray this month. One is Fenty's newest concealer, which is the We're Even concealer. This is sort of that light to medium coverage concealer. You can build it up a little bit with about not a little bit, you can build it up quite a bit, but not quite full coverage, in my opinion. But it's lightweight, it's creamy, it's really easy to blend out, and so I just think this is a great concealer for summertime. This one's in the shade 400N, which is really close to my skin tone. And the next concealer that's on June's tray is the Black Radiance Longwear Concealer. Now, I featured this on May's Hit and Misses, and this was a hit. This was actually the standout product for me in the month of May. I was pleasantly surprised. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous concealer that's so easy to blend out. That's the shade, and all the shades that I'm using that I'm showing you guys today will be in the description box, so check that out. But you get a full coverage, flawless look, and the product is so thin. So I think a concealer like this type of concealer everybody needs in their collection, where you can apply a thin amount of product but still get full coverage and then blend out super easy, you know. The next primer is another new primer to me. I've only used this once so far, so that's why this one's on the tray. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Perfecting Cream. It's hydrating, it's plumping, it's smoothing, and you guys, it does all of those things for sure. I don't recommend this for someone with oily skin, but if you have dry to normal skin and you like plumping, you want something that does that plumping, or something for mature skin, you might want to check this one out. And I do want to mention that it's a moisturizer and primer in one. Moving on to setting powders, I do have the Amico Lace setting powder on the tray this month. And you guys, I really put this on the tray because not only do I want one of those almost sort of like an undetectable powder, this is one of those really natural powders that doesn't look like a heavy powder, or that you just really, this is not one of those powders that you want to bake with. Let's just say that it's one of those lightweight, super natural, soft finish, soft focus type powders. But their blush and lip, their multi-stick that you can use as a blush and lip, I love the multi-sticks, and they just launched a new shade, and so I just ordered that new shade. It's like a really popping pink, and so I was like, yeah, let's put the Amico Lace powder on the tray this month. That way when the blush comes, I can use this with blush. So the next powder is a little bit heavier of a powder. It's not a heavy powder, it's finely milled, but it's not like the Amico Lace, just so that you can know the difference. And it's the Makeup Forever Twist and Light powder. powder. I feel like this one just doesn't get shown enough love on this platform. It's a really great powder. It's one of those that when you open it up, it does have 3 different shades in it, and you twist the bottom and then you'll have the powder here. You twirl your brush and blend it all in. Now it's not super light. This is a radiant powder, slightly glowy, so in the sun you'll see a little bit of a natural radiance to the skin that's really beautiful, especially in the summertime. I don't use this one enough, so that's why I put it on the tray. And also because I recently been testing out the new Makeup Forever palette, the cream palette that has all of the foundation shades and blushes and everything on there, and I do have a video coming up using it. I used the full Makeup Forever palette on my face today, and so that's why I wanted to put this on the tray, because I do want to do a video using this with that palette. The last powder on the tray is a drugstore powder, and the socialites several socialites recommended that I try it, and you guys told no lies, I absolutely love it. This is the number 7 setting powder. It's the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Press Powder, and beautiful. It looks so beautiful on the skin. Now, I initially got it to find a finishing powder just to set under eye after I'm finished with everything for brightening. I got the shade medium, and this is too dark, but I did go back and also get light. I like this too, but I wanted something more brightening, like my Charlotte Tilbury powder. So this one does have more coverage than the Charlotte Tilbury powder, but I like it nonetheless. Like I said, I did get the light one, so you guys will be seeing that in an upcoming video on a drugstore haul that I filmed weeks ago that I need to go ahead and put up, you guys. But this is good, and thank you all for recommending this powder. I have one mascara on the tray, and it's actually my #1 favorite mascara. This is the YSL Lash Clash mascara. You guys remember last year I used to use this like crazy. I used it all the way up and then got another one, and after I got the second one, you guys introduced me to the Fenty Hella Thick, and I've been on that one ever since. But you know what, this one's back on the tray, and we're gonna use this one this month. Moving on to eyeshadows. Do you guys remember when I introduced you to this palette? So usually like Mother's Day or my birthday or special occasions, my kids usually get me these type of palettes, and they're always good. And so I haven't used this one very much, but it does have these beautiful shades on here. Look how gorgeous those shades are. And so we're going to play with some of these colors this month. It's the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes palette from Glam Light, and had to put one of the About Face liquid shadows on here. I love these, but I picked this one up a while ago. I've been using all the colors that I got except this one, and so yeah, I definitely have to do a video using this sort of lilac color. And the last eyeshadow is an oldie but goodie. I'm not sure if they still sell this, but do y'all remember Naked Pigment from MAC Cosmetics? Do y'all remember the MAC pigments? You guys, I used to use this on brides so much, but it's a beautiful natural color that has a little bit of a sheen to it. So pretty. And I was going through my makeup and said, you know what, we're gonna pull this one out this month. But very natural, and in the sunlight it looks gorgeous, especially on deep skin tones. This is actually Naked Deep Dark. I was thinking like, why is it so deep? So there's a Naked that looks like this that's a little lighter. I should have put that one on the tray too, but this one's the Naked Deep Dark. Moving on to lip products, I recently did a reel, you guys, showing you a small order that I got from Naturium. They had a new oil out, and I thought I might as well try a couple new products. So this is the Fido Glow lip mask from Naturium, and so this is going to be the lip balm that I use this month. I'm gonna go ahead and sit it right here on my makeup tray, and I'm also putting 2 Sephora collection the liquid lip stains These are so high quality, long lasting as well. So 94, you guys have seen me use this one so much. I also use this as a liner. It's a deep, beautiful sort of blood red, and I like to use it alone and as a liner with brighter reds, oranges, and pinks. And so since I have been using the Westman Atelier for since the Sephora sale, I thought let me give those a break and use some of the Sephora collection. And so this one's in the shade 90, which is a beautiful, is this fuchsia? Some sort of pink. So that's what that one looks like. So most likely I'll use this one as the liner to this one. And they both have an ultra matte finish. Next two lippies are gonna be the Makeup by Mario. I think these are called, are they the plumping glosses? Yeah, they're the plumping lip colors from Makeup by Mario. So I used to use these so much. They're so great, but I really like them in the summertime. So this one's in the shade Caramel. This was on so many of my favorite videos. I find that they work best alone, not on top of anything as a gloss, but just by themselves. Really nice, hydrating. You don't feel that tingling or anything in the lip with these like you typically do with plumping. And I find that it doesn't really plump, to be honest, but it does fill in the lines in the lip. And the pink shade is called Hot Pink. So I have one sort of bronzing product, like contour type product, which is the new Saie Dew Bronze. And so you would use this similar to the way that you contour. Very creamy, easy to blend product. This one's new. I think it just launched last month. So put this on the tray because I really like it and I want to use it more. Moving on to blushes. I only have two blushes on the tray. One which is from Saie, another Saie product. This one's in the shade Poppy, and I hadn't been using this in a long time, and mainly because this is like a summer shade for me. So beautiful, almost like orangey like shade. And when you blend this one out, it does have like a little bit of that like dewy iridescence to it that gives you a luminous look in the sun. And the last blush is from Haus Labs. This is a new blush for me. I just got it not too long ago. It's in the shade Fire Moon, and this is what it looks like. So gorgeous. Such a soft velvety formula. Now this is a blush that I'll more so use at the top of my cheekbones, not to cover the whole cheek, just because that shade is, I don't know if you guys can see it, if it's picking up, but it does have some color. But I mainly like this because I feel like whatever color blush that I'm wearing that day, I can sort of blend it out on the edge of it to give it more of a flawless, seamless blend and a little bit of a low light. And the last two products are setting sprays. Now this one is the LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray. It's one of my top two favorite sprays. This and the Charlotte Tilbury. This one is really great for summertime, and it does lightly mattify and help your makeup to last longer. Excellent product that I highly recommend. Now if you have dry skin, this one may not be for you. And this is a newer one to me. It was actually sent to me by the brand, so I want to test it out a little bit more and sort of gather my thoughts on it. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter, and people rave about it, so I want to experience the magic too. So that's it for June's makeup tray. Comment down below, let me know what you're going to be adding to your tray this month. Hopefully this video inspires you to maybe pull out some products you hadn't tried in a while, or maybe pull out some products that you're trying to use up, whatever have you. But let me know what those products are. I'll have everything listed in the description box in case you guys are interested in knowing anything else about these products. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. To step to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers.